Haley also said North Korea would be destroyed if it did not stop its reckless behaviour. Haley made the comments ahead of the UN General Assembly meeting in New York. Well, earlier I spoke with Kate Fisher in Washington.
It really does seem to feel like there's a ramping up of pressure here in Washington and New York. Several members of the Trump administration coming out over the last few days to say that military options very much are still on the table. And in fact, if Kim Jong-un doesn't pay attention to the diplomatic measures that are taking place, the sanctions, then they really will consider these very carefully indeed. You have those comments from Nikki Haley. She was appearing on some of the Sunday political shows here in the United States as well just yesterday, and she was asked whether that now infamous quote of Donald Trump's where he said that should North Korea attack the United States, they would unleash fire and fury that the world has never, the likes of which the world has never seen. Nikki Haley was asked, was that an empty threat? And she said, no, it wasn't an empty threat. And she said she was hoping that diplomatic solutions would work, but that if they didn't, she had absolutely no problem in kicking the can to the Pentagon and the Secretary of Defense, General Mattis, who has said in the past, just 2 weeks ago, that he's willing to use massive and overwhelming force in response to North Korea.
They seem to keep ramping up their war of words. And Kate, I mentioned Donald Trump appearing at the United Nations. It will, of course, be his first appearance as the President of America. What do you think we can expect from him? I'm hoping he'll be on script.
Yeah, well, you never know, do you, with Donald Trump? Who knows? It's so hard to say what do we expect. But it is his first appearance, and we do know that in the past he's called this organisation weak, incompetent, bad for democracy, no friend of the United States. So he hasn't exactly got himself off to a good start in terms of relations with the United Nations. We expect that North Korea will feature very highly in his speech. He's also likely to go on the attack, maybe against China, perhaps against Russia. He's also likely to attack the Iran deal. But yeah, North Korea is probably going to be the top of that. His National Security Advisor, General McMaster, has said that this is a real opportunity for the president to take to the world stage and show the rest of the world where he believes America's position should be in the world.